And I really need something like TiVo for that clock thing. So that dun 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 dun.
What,
Man,
the video where he's got like all the little DJ videos? I love those, man.
yeah, I don't mean DJ videos, but something like that, entertaining for a while. You know. But anyway, we're live. I'm
We are
Big Will,
live.
and this is Discovery Bay.
How you
JB, how you
doing?
doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for
You
having me.
literally
Sorry I'm
just got
late.
out of the car.
I did. I was late. I'm always fucking late. That's a problem. I gotta work on that.
That's okay. I was able to hit the edit thing a few times, and we're actually 4 minutes early.
4 minutes early. Look at that. That stuff. Rob Boswell's in the chat. Thanks for hanging
I
out.
was about to
So
mention that. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
give me the
So,
rundown. This is gonna be the recap of the auction.
yeah, well, you remember
I
the
feel like
last
that
few
auction
times
was
we did
over
this?
before it even started, man. I swear, I checked it on the auction. I bought something. I checked back and it was over. I mean, how
Yeah.
long did the whole freaking thing last? Was it over in an hour?
Well, first off, we've done this before.
Yeah.
It was a while ago, but we've done after action reports before, where I go and say, did I make money? Did I lose money? How many things, and overall, what was the profit and loss? Because, when you do an auction, I mean, everyone is okay with breaking even unless they're in it to make money. But it's always nice if you can make a profit.
It is, isn't it?
It's always nice if you can make a
It
profit.
validates your skill set that, if you
Yeah.
think you've acquired enough knowledge in the
Hmm.
industry to pick the right books to make money on them, then when it comes time to sell them, you want to make money on them to validate it.
Yeah. And we did the entire auction on Sunday took 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 17 seconds.
Not bad. How many different lots did you do there in that 90
Well, I was
minutes?
just about to say, out of the slabs, we had, let's see here. Now, there was one that I actually sold. It was an Amazing Spider-Man 28, First Molten Man. That was not mine. That was Micah's book. We threw it in there. So that one isn't, I'm not accounting for it.
Yeah.
But it was a slab. So there's that one, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slabs that sold. And I think I had another 8 or 9 that didn't sell.
That didn't sell. Yeah.
And out of the raw books, there was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that was a lot. So 8, 9, 10, and I think one didn't sell. So it was
So
over
all the raw
30
books
items.
sold. All the raw books sold for what you were asking to start, except for
Except one.
one. And then
Yeah.
half the slab sold?
Around half, I would say, maybe a little more. So yeah, we had about 30 different items in that time.
Now, Rob Boswell makes a good point. He says sometimes you just don't have the buyers to support that,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
And I
you
got to
need
be
the
honest,
buyers.
that's where skill comes in handy, because I did not have that many buyers to support my auction.
But you
I
still
had
did really
at the
well.
most 23, but that was a peak moment. Most of the time, it was 12 people to about 15 during the
Mhm.
whole thing. And for anyone that's run auctions on YouTube knows that's not good numbers.
I
But
I also
uh-huh.
I also had a I'll let you finish because I'll circle back to my recent success. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, so that although I did sell everything pretty much, and I think I did all right. If there was about 25 to 50, that's sort of the minimum to have a really good auction. Multiple people that are willing to buy, and plenty of people having some fun.
Yeah. So, I've been toying around with I rolled my eyes at myself. Isn't that horrible? Good Lord. I've been toying around with my OBS setup for the auctions, trying to do something that nobody's done before. And I'll be honest with you, I've done some guest appearances on a couple of different auctions, and it just did not resonate at all. And there was a couple of times I was literally shut out on auctions. It just, 3-4 rounds, 3 hours invested in not sell a single item. And I'm like, man, it's just not hitting. What I'm doing here is as great as I think it looks. It just doesn't hit. Well, was given the opportunity to get it in front of more eyes.
Mhm.
And I was on the Lords of the Long Box, and instead of being in front of 25 to 30 people, I was
80.
in front of 80
Yeah.
the whole time. And that interface rocked. I mean, I was shocked at how well I did. I sold a bunch of buy it nows. I sold every auction thing I put up. It's you need eyes, man. You need
Yeah.
more eyes on the prize.
That's why I think your thing will do well over time because it's unique. And I think if I hustle, I think mine will do well the next time because I'm doing something different too. My entire auction was not even 2 hours.
Yeah, what was the total number of lots again? Total number
Um,
of lots.
I don't have the exact number. I
Yeah.
forgot to add that up, but it was about 30.
So 30 lots in 90 minutes. That's roughly 3 minutes. Nobody does anything like that. Nobody does anything like that. Now, I've had the I mentioned this before, and I know other people think this too. So I'm not the only one with this opinion. I think you're leaving money on the table with this format a little bit
Mhm.
because some people that come in, and there was a perfect example of it. Like CLG came in on a
Yeah.
lot towards the end, and he didn't know the rules. So he just dropped
But
an
he
underbid
tried
in.
to bid anyway,
Yeah, he
which is
dropped an
hilarious.
underbid
He
in
didn't
and
even
said,
know what he
"Hey,"
was bidding on.
he didn't even know what he was bidding on. He's like, "I'm going to drop an underbid in so that we go to overtime." But there's no overtime in that format. So he didn't understand the format. So
Yeah, but once it was explained, he knew right then.
yeah,
So yeah, I am leaving money on the table. There was a few auctions where someone was under the inline, but like John, for example, bid $70, but Simon R
missed it.
got something for 65 because John didn't quite get it in the
Didn't
inline.
get it in the end line. Yeah.
But I'm okay losing out on that $5 if it means I get to put 10 items up
10 more
versus the
items
one.
up. Yeah, so yeah, it's working obviously. So would you consider Sunday's sale a success? The overall what you sold for the price you wanted to sell it for, therefore you made the money you
Most of it.
wanted to make.
Some things you strategically start off if it's on bid at a lower amount than you really want,
Yeah.
and depending on how many people are there and what the book is, that usually works,
Yeah.
and people bid it up to what you want, but sometimes you fail. So
Sometimes it
my
doesn't get there,
thing
yeah.
is, out of everything, did I make a profit? Not did I make a profit on every single item? I know I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Some things you just have overpay for.
Yeah.
Some things you get right into where most people wanna buy it for. So I know I'm gonna lose money on a few things. The goal is to make more money on most items to cover everything else.
So
So what we're gonna do now is go through
go
and
through these
of
30
everything I
these 30
sold.
lots we said, roughly 30 lots, and you
Yes.
sold over
We're gonna
half.
say what?
You sold over half of the 30 lots in
Well, no,
total. No.
half of the slabs sold, everything but
Okay.
one of the raw books sold.
So
So I
yeah, so
sold
so in total you sold over half of everything
I
you put up.
sold
Yeah.
yeah, I sold 1, 2,
Probably
3,
three
4, 5,
quarters
6,
of
7,
everything you
8,
sold.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I sold 17.
So that's over half of the 30 total. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
So the question is what I sell them for, though.
Let's talk about it.
So now some people don't like it when you mention what you paid and what you had them pay because they're
Whatever.
a bunch of pansies. But
Right.
just
You
in
know,
case,
let's go with mine. I bought a Mickey Mouse
I was
boat.
going to say,
Let's
just
do
in
mine. Let's
case,
do mine.
the only one I'm going to actually explain on is yours. But first,
Good.
let's go through
Good.
all the stuff, and I'll tell you, did I
All
make
right.
money or did I lose money?
Okay.
First thing, I had a whole bunch of strange academies. You tried to get a bunch of them.
I did.
And I had a Walmart variant twice. I had 2 fifth prints,
Correct.
a fourth print, and a third print, all of number one.
And they all sold,
and
right?
I made money on every single one of them.
Yeah, that was no brainer. I think we were fighting over each other over getting them.
The
So
Mickey Mouse, the Delado foil that you bought,
yes.
I made money on.
Let's
The
talk about it.
Avengers
Give us
lot.
the details on it. I don't mind. I don't care.
Oh, I'm
It's a
fixing to. Don't
9.9,
worry.
folks. I mean,
I'm going back to it.
Okay.
The Avengers lot that had issue 13 in it, that I think you bought that too.
Okay.
I lost money on.
Oh.
X-Men 221. I believe you also bought that one.
Yes.
I made money.
Okay.
The Teen Titans issue 20. It was a slab. Made money on that. The Batman Who Laughs slab. I barely did, but I made money on that.
Okay.
The Hulk 197, the Bernie Wrightson cover of Hulk.
Yes.
I lost money.
Oh.
The Tales of Suspense that went up, the first Cosmic Cube, I lost money.
No way.
The Doctor Strange, I made money on. The 170 with the Nightmare cover.
Yeah.
The Aquaman lot, I made money on. The Icebreaker FF and the House of Mystery that I started off with, I lost money on.
Oh, bummer.
But that was, to be expected. It was an icebreaker. The Captain Marvel that I sold, I made money on. So that's a gain with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of 17.
13 out of 17 you made money on.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that when you say you lost money, you didn't lose a bunch of money. Isn't it,
No,
we're not talking triple figures on any.
I don't think I lost more than $10 on any one thing.
Okay.
But let's go back to that Mickey Mouse.
Let's do the Mickey Mouse.
The special thing about that Mickey was when you send a book in, you're not expecting to get a 9.9.
No.
Or a 10. I got lucky.
Yeah.
That's how it's, instead of trying to sell it for like 180, 170 shipped, I sold it for 350 shipped.
That's right. I bought it.
I paid for the book. I slabbed the book. I shipped the book. I had to pay fees because of transferring your money from Cash App, and it would have been, if you did PayPal, I would have had fees because I told everyone to do good
whatever,
service.
the 1.5 thing.
But
yeah.
all of that together, I paid a grand total of $50.87 for that book.
Nice. But you popped a 9.9. Come on.
Yeah, which means thanks to you,
yeah,
I made $299 profit on that one book.
And it's the first 9.9 in my collection. It's a Mickey book, which works. So
and it's a virgin foil. It's great.
Yeah, it's definitely a keeper. Hi, Alea Comic Bros joining in for the recap. Says, appreciate you doing the recap.
Thank you for doing thank you for appreciating the recap.
There you go.
Usually do this just because it's fun. Most people don't actually like it. Now the Avengers lot that you also bought.
Yes.
It was Avengers 64, 66. Mm-hmm. I think both of them are minor keys, and Avengers 13, first appearance of Count Nefaria. I paid $77.90 for that. You paid $70.
Aha.
But thanks to Mickey, it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
And the X-Men 221, that's the last thing I believe you bought. No, I think you got another slab. You got one of the Walmart slabs, I think. But anyway,
yes, we all got one of the Walmart slabs.
Yeah, the X-Men 221, I paid $50.30 for, all things said and done, and you paid either 70 or 75.
Cool.
So that's respectable. And I'm going to tell on everybody right here because I paid the exact same for every single Strange Academy.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Slabbed and everything. So anyway, I paid $26.87.
And they each went for 40 to 45, right?
Well, I think one went for around 30 something.
Okay. Maybe 38, maybe something like that. It was because I know we were trying to get to 40 and they almost all got to 40.
Yeah, well, it was the best one sold for 61, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's everyone knows what those cost because $16 plus a little bit for shipping to get them graded CBCS, and they were in the Walmart packs. So you spend like say $5 on
Mhm.
each one, and then you have the other books with it. So everyone knows how much those cost.
Yeah.
So I feel okay telling you $26.87 for each one of those. So the grand total is the money that I got in
That you got back.
shipping. Yeah, no, the money that was given to me for shipping,
Okay.
the item, everything, what
Yeah.
everyone gave me was $1,154.50.
Well, holy hell, I was half
Hold on,
that.
hold on. Now the total cost of everything, the shipping,
Yeah.
the fees, the cost of the items themselves,
And
getting
this
them
is
graded,
important,
and all of
everybody.
that.
This is really important. Anybody that's watching this, if you guys are watching this on the rewind, people ask me all the time because I'm selling a bunch of books and big books, and they go, well, how do you do your tax? How do you do tax? What do you do taxes? Well, there's this thing. You take out a sheet of paper and you say cost sold, and you got to come up with all the things that go into your cost. If you could, just like he just did, and you start adding them all up, including, if you want to, time, you can put a little time in there and create a cost against this dollar amount. And that's the number you get to use in your taxes. They give you a little line for it right there too. Cost
Yeah.
of goods sold.
I actually, well, I don't have any actual pertinent information to myself listed here. I'll tell you, I make worksheets
Yeah,
for this
you just
crap.
have a sell sheet. I do
I
it on the
got
back of the shipping document. You know, when you cut the shipping slip off, I turn it
right.
over, I write what it was, and that's my little sales sheet. Total comic cost. Look at that.
I have a code, the purchase price, bag and board. I always got to add the bag and board, any fees, the grading cost, and what the book is and everything.
Very
And
nice.
then money in after all the costs, which books, because some things go in a lot, so I put the code, so I don't have to
Nice. Very clever.
write out a title. I figure that for taxes, although I'll be paying less than that for taxes. 45% goes to spend, 15%, and the date that I sold it.
Very nice.
So I know everything about these books. So after you add up all the costs, and remember that's the book item itself, the grading, the shipping, any fees that you do. No, I don't do paper and pencil. I use paper and pen.
Pen. Now we've upgraded to pen. Yeah,
Yeah,
I put down my
But anyway,
charcoal rock.
all costs and everything, $551.53, which means my total profit was
Is
$602.97.
very nice. And there's still inventory left out there. How much do you have in cost of goods unsold left?
I have no idea.
That's an
I have to
important
add
number.
this
That's your
stuff up.
carrying cost. That's your inventory carry. So
I have all
what was
that list.
left?
I have it here, but I don't have. I can't add it up right now.
Yeah.
But
So what's the outlet now? Are you going to hold these till the next auction? Or are you going to try and move these on Instagram, or what's the outlet for the 9 unsold slabs?
well, first things first. I want my book that
Show me
CGC
that
is holding
Fantastic
hostage to come
Four.
back.
Can you show me that Fantastic Four that didn't sell?
Can I?
What happened to that book, man? Nobody bought that book?
Well, no one bought it. It was a 19 first Rama Tut and the first X-Men versus Fantastic Four. They're on the cover. I think that was issue 23, 28, something like that.
And the ask again?
The ask on the first one was I think $350, and then I dropped it to $315 shipped. It was a 1.8 entry grade entry cost because of the book that it is, and then the other one I was doing at $300 and no one bought, and it was a 3.5. So
And you still have those?
yes, I do. No one bought them.
We'll talk after the show.
Okay. But it cost of paper and pen. That's in my 30 cents. I
It's in
actually did
there.
think of that.
It's
That's
included
only
in the
30
cost
cents.
of the bag and board.
Yeah. The bag
I
and
love
board's 30 cents. I didn't pay 30 cents for each
Oh,
bag
shit.
and each board. See that
I was
that's
gonna ask, I was
cost
gonna
that
say
people
that. That
don't
seems
think
kind of
of.
high, but that's the kind of number fudging that you need to do on your
Yeah.
costing, and
Well,
that because you're gonna get audited and they go, oh, 35 cents for bag and board all day long. Okay.
yeah.
Fucking-
But see,
fucking
people
no.
don't think about that stuff. We buy like 1,000 bags and boards at a
Yeah.
time. That costs money, you
That's
know?
money.
Yeah.
That's
So
money.
the cool thing is my shop,
Are,
he's a
are you sure you don't
perfectionist.
are you sure you don't spend 15 minutes of time cleaning and inspecting each of the books? You may want to calculate that into your costs.
I will when I have enough books and enough money coming in that it matters. Right now it don't. But anyway, my shop owner is the kind of guy that's a bit of a perfectionist.
Uh-huh.
And if he has a little bit of blunting on the corner of his boards, his 100 pack of boards,
Yeah.
he won't sell them. So I was
Dude,
able
there's a
to get
shortage
about,
of those right now, my friend.
well, I got about 300 of them for $5 per 100 pack.
Nice. That's a flip
So,
right now, dude. Those things are golden.
well, I'm using them.
Oh
I got them
man.
right here beside me actually with some bags.
Hey, Biggie Shack in the
But
chat.
anyway, yeah.
Well, so basically a successful weekend.
Mhm.
So you have books out at CBCS or CGC right now, or both?
Both. I
Both.
have one book at CGC that should have been out of there like a week ago. It's sort of being held hostage now. It's in grading and encapsulation.
How many total books do you have out at grading right now?
Well, one for CGC
Mhm.
and CBCS is okay. 5 of those are PC, and then I got 4 to 8. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Wait, hold on. No, 4. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books.
Okay, so you got 14 slabs
Mm-hmm.
plus the one CGC, 15.
No, I
And you,
counted that one.
so that
14.
so 14 slabs plus you got 9 left over from this last sale, which will probably be 7-ish. So you're gonna have
Yeah.
21 books for your next. Do you think you can do this once a month?
No.
No.
I'm hoping to do another one in January. It depends on if I find books. Depends on if I find books at a good deal. And it depends on when I get them back.
That's true.
But no, one thing that I am doing is that Southern Comic Geek and I are actually going to be doing a booth together at the April Huntsville Comic and Expo. And I'm planning on bringing a whole bunch of my long boxes here that are mainly dollar books
Very
to
nice.
sell, as well as a few slabs that I happen to have on hand.
So you're setting up at a con. That's cool.
I thought so.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. That in 2022, one of the goals is gonna have to be setting disco up at a con somewhere. I got 100 and some slabs
Yeah.
in this house. I got 113 slabs out at CGC right now. I
Mhm.
got way too much inventory. It is time to move some books.
Man, you price them to go, you might get cleaned out before a show. Some
That's
big
what I'm
deal.
talking about.
But
Dude,
anyway,
that Friday sale, I priced things to go, and it was huge on the
well,
Lords. It was huge.
as far as the after action report, I would say we're done. Overall, success.
Success.
Even though I didn't have that many people in the auction, even though I lost on a few items, still did good. I'm happy with it. And yeah, hopefully we'll do it again in January if I can. But if not, as soon as I'm able, I want to do it again because
Hell yeah.
I enjoy it too. It's fun. Even if I
Yeah,
didn't make money, it'd still be fun. Well, maybe not as fun, but it's just you getting a good deal from me because I got a good deal makes me happy, and I don't know why.
we just got to get some more eyes on it.
Just
So,
got, and I
we
think after the talk,
got to get more eyes.
people who were at this one will probably, hopefully, bleed out, and maybe I can get some more
Sounds
because
good.
good price selling things and doing it in an hour and 33 minutes.
30 lots and in 90
Yeah,
minutes.
I
Get 'em.
think
Come
we're
on.
all right.
Come on. Nobody's touching that.
Yeah, Biggie's going to try and sell more too. Of course, he says that every year. But anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by. Hi, Leah, Biggie, Rob, anyone else who might be watching or anyone watching on the rewind. Thank you, JB, for stopping by. We're going to go ahead and get out of here because the after action report is over. We'll see y'all later.